How are you? I am JadeFox Unfiltered, and welcome back, JDX. Child, the ghetto. Wow. Moral of the story is, yeah, leave Mink Mob D's child alone. All right, backstory. So it seems to be quite popular now to basically put Mink Mob D in your titles in order for you to get you know, for clickbait, or in order for you to get some type of clout. It's very profitable to go back and forth with her, you know, so that you can get clout. Like, for example, there was somebody, I think did I mention this in another video? Anyway, there was somebody that had some Black Friday sale going on or whatever, and just randomly pushed their Black Friday sale. And then at the end, they say, yeah, man, forget, you know, they said something about Keisha and D in hopes that they can get free promotion so that they can, you know, be on a community tab. You know what I mean? So, yes, people are just abusing D or whatever just so that they can get some type of clout, which I think is just, that is just low. It is just low. It is just, that is peasantry. It's just peasant type behavior that you gotta ride another woman's lips in order to get whatever. But what I want to know is, did they get what they were looking for? I mean, feet, because you look like a toe. Did you get what you were looking for? Did you get what you were looking for? And even Zolo, like all these people that's doing all that, did you get what you were looking for? So anyway, backstory. So like, it was a live or whatever. And so, you know, D was on Zolo's live, you know, they were all talking or whatever, you know, it was niceties. And then, transsexual Paris Harley, Mr. Welfare Bush, he came into the room or whatever, you know, cause he's a follower or whatever. And he just started, you know, going back and forth with D and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, transsexual Paris Harley's, followers were in that room. So at first, Zolo was on D's side, was like, you know, oh, okay, I was just trying to figure out what was going on. But then when he saw how many haters were in there attacking D and thinking, okay, well, it's due to Paris or whatever, he decided, okay, I think I can get better clout from Paris's side. So this fool starts to take Paris's side. Oh, and then in that same live, you should have heard it. Fefe was just basically like, every time D would say anything, she would make sure, especially if it was to Paris, well, when it was to Paris, would be like, don't talk to Paris like that. Didn't even know Paris. Don't even know Paris or whatever. I was like, oh, I've been watching you for a while. No, it was D that they have been, and Keisha, that they have been watching for a while. So they wanted to get at D. So they like, okay, who is some of D's enemies? So they only had something to do with Paris because they knew that Paris, you know, having more followers or whatever, and just basically wanting to link up with Paris. I could have told you that shit wasn't going to happen. Yes, he will give you a few community posts or whatever if it's against his, well, not even a few, like a community post or whatever, promoting your shit that's against somebody. But as far as like letting somebody that's like feet into, no. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. So, you know, Fefe was wanted to make Paris useful, but no, Paris definitely made them useful. It was never no, baby, let's do this and that. So he kept doing it. Yes, just sucking Paris dick. No, you ain't gonna talk to Paris like that. Don't talk to Paris like that. Just choking on all 40 of those inches just to get whatever. So then, like I said, Zolo switched to that side. And so Zolo became a butterfly. Zolo gave what he called Paris a she-man and stuff like that. And, you know, just took like some digs at Paris. But at the end of the day, you subscribe. Like Paris got, I don't know how much the subscription is, but got a few dollars of your hard-earned money you probably got from somebody else. I just think that was pretty funny or whatever, you know. But yeah, so he went and became a butterfly and was in a live full of women and stuff like that. But then I guess he wasn't useful no more, you know. Paris didn't want to go down with like no no pedo or nothing like that. Like they prison and they love. No, indeed. So Paris was just like, oh, you know, you said disgusting things, was basically trying to get D to fight back with Zolo or something, go back and forth or whatever and stuff like that. Was like, how come you going back and forth with me? Why? See, that's how you know Paris is not a woman, because why would you try to egg on some woman, a real woman, to try to fight a cisgender man or whatever? So you could tell, like, he got all kind of, you know, he just crazy. But anyway, so, you know, I guess he thought, you know, they was scared that my homie Mink Mob D, hey girl, you thought they were scared, but they wasn't. She wasn't scared. So he was just basically like, oh yeah, you know, blah blah blah. So basically been airing them all out. Just, oh my gosh. So we're gonna get on with Fefe. So Fefe, oh my gosh, aired Fefe out so bad. Oh, I'm so glad. She made me very happy that I was not related to Fefe. Like, Fefe went and pulled well, pulled Paris's too, but anyway, went and pulled a traffic ticket that D has and was like, oh, you felon, blah blah blah. It was a traffic ticket, but D went and pulled like some horrible stuff, like basically just oh my gosh, listen.
Due to the respondent's cognitive and developmental delays and JM's medical complex condition, the court noted respondent's inability to care for JM. So your inability to care for your child on July 1st, 2015.
Okay, basically some documents where they were saying like, oh, okay, you know, she's an unfit mother, and just basically said all of the things that she did, like how she abandoned her kids, like how when she had the second one, they automatically took that one because they took the first one, and how she just neglectful, and how she just wouldn't go see her kids. She doesn't know how to feed them. She don't know how to clothe them. And then she left and went to a different state with her boyfriend, had another baby. I guess they didn't take that one, you know, because this is a different state or whatever. So they don't already have I guess an assistant be like, hey, high alert, when this deadbeat has a baby, you know, we got to take it. So Fefe went from this.
My mother. You little big back bitch. I'm my mother. Okay, worry about you. Worry about your court date, like I said, February 26th.
To this.
I am protecting my kids from her. Because anybody who support Lil D.
Not you crying. You went from big bad wolf to crying. Like, literally went to try and go and attack somebody. You literally did this. You went after D, and you did it for clouts. I mean, you literally did this or whatever for clouts. Like, you planned an ambush on this girl, and you got laid out so bad to where now you trying to go to the authorities. Now you begging for this and that and all this other stuff or whatever. So, I mean, I know that's a pretty gutter sector over there or whatever, you know. I mean, I like them, they cool or whatever. Shout out to Cam, shout out to Alex, all of them. Chanel Dior, they cool. But yeah, you didn't do better research on that. You just wanted the clout part, but you didn't know that D was a savage. Like, D, like, really had me feeling bad for you. Like, bad. Like, I have never seen an unfit mother that's like that. And then the thing about it is, you were defending the shit out of Paris.
Bitch,
say it again.
Villain.
Say it again.
His mom is a pussy.
You heard it again.
I mean, you heard it.
But you never did the same for your own children. Like, you didn't fight for them like you was fighting for clout and fighting for some trash person over the internet that was never going to let you use them for views or clouts or nothing. Like, you didn't do research on this sector at all. Like, you really didn't. Like, no. Mink Mob D is last level. And I mean, she's super last level when it comes to her son. Like, she don't want you playing with my little nephew in any type of context. Like, if you saw how mad she got when they messed up a video, like cut it off to something and tried to make it seem like her son called her a B word or whatever. And a lot of other people wouldn't have overreacted like that because they was like, well, I know it's not true, and just would have went on. She could not go on. So she uncovered Paris's whole life and just really went crazy behind her son. And then Zolo saying the stuff about her son and you laughing. What the fuck you thought was going to happen? Like, that is crazy. And then I heard she apologized to Cam or whatever. Okay, yeah, that's crazy. And like what D was saying on a live, okay, they quick to just be so apologetic to men, but not women. Like, you really went after this girl for no reason whatsoever. And did you get what you were looking for though? Like, is this what you wanted to happen? Now everybody knows you're a super duper deadbeat. And I mean, that is weird. Like, it's like, I don't even want to kick you down even farther than what you actually are. Like, what's worse than a deadbeat mother that's taken up for some transsexual stalker or whatever and doing all of this for clout? Like, I really do hope that you go get some help. I hope you go the other way. Like, word of advice, I said in a video, like, everybody that goes up against D, they end up losing. You know what I'm saying? Whether she takes a break from airing your ass out or whatever, but if she wants you to lose, you're gonna fucking lose. And she's undefeated. She's definitely undefeated or whatever. So and so then the thing with Zolo, like I said, Zolo just did not pick the right side. He thought, okay, well, it's 700 people in that live or whatever, so I'm gonna go be a butterfly so I could consistently have 700 people in the live. He became a butterfly, but now he realized that them 700 fucking people came for D. They came because you were talking to D, and they came for Keisha Kaylee. That's why they came. They did not come for Paris. They did not come for Paris, not one bit. So after seeing that, and after Paris throwing him under the bus and like, oh, he said disgusting shit to the shop. Oh, now you want to get mad. Now you want to say shit like this. Now you want to say shit like this because you saw it. So now Zolo is back to having like 20 people in the live. Like, he's not even getting 100 persons alive or whatever. So Zolo, you just picked the wrong side. You will still be getting 700 views. You'll still, them trolls, D will still be going over to your live, talking and carrying on and laughing and joking and shit. And Paris would still be popping in the fucking lives, you know, trying to fight back and forth or whatever. And 700 people would have followed this whole situation, and you could have got all kind of shit off of this. But all you did was get your fucking records unsealed and shit like that. Like, and the disgusting shit that you did to kid. Oh my gosh, what is up with child abuse over there on y'all team? Like, child abuse all kind of fucking ways, child neglect all kind of damn ways. Like, what is the problem or whatever? Like, I mean, we good mothers and parents and stuff over here. Like, I don't understand. So now, you know, their days are just numbered. Like, nobody is trying to be on a side with somebody that did the crimes that first Zolo said it never happened. Those are fake documents. Then he turned around and said, okay, they're real, but the parents and the mother and the child lied, but they don't. I'm telling you, I used to be in the work with children. They don't take the child's word for it. They don't do that. Like, they have to go through extensive whatever, because anybody's capable of lying. So nobody just gonna randomly lie on somebody and be like, oh, they did this. They even go through physical testing or whatever. So the physical evidence was most likely had to have been consistent with what the child was saying or whatever. Like, if there was a situation where it was more than what they, you know, because I don't even want to say what they said he did, and he's done this allegedly to more than one person or whatever. And I just think that's pretty disgusting. So let that be a lesson, you know. Number one, don't play with Mink Mob D. Number two, don't play with AT Baby. Number three, you picked the wrong side. Read the room better than that. You know what I'm saying? You would have probably done better being on D's side or whatever. I'm talking about with like Fefe or whatever. If they did some collabs or did some other shit, you would have gained more traction. And Zolo too. Like, you just basically got your whole life exposed for messing with the wrong one. And you got nothing else. It's no more clout for you. Y'all deleting videos, putting them back, trying to do members. Y'all trying to do all this other shit. And the shit is not happening because people are disgusted disgusted with the way that people treat children. That's fucking disgusting. So, like I said, so, I'm glad it happened like that because, you know, D was able to, me too. I pop in and out or whatever. I'm gonna pop in more with, people on the other side. Like, you know, Cam is very cool. Cam is a cool guy, you know? So, instead of being on that side with the child abusers, you know, we on this side with, you know, with the bad niggas, the bad bitches, the bad whatever, you know, the Cams, the Chanel Saudays, you know, the other people that's on wait, what I called her? Chanel Dior. Wait, I forgot. But you know, so I'm still hungover from last night. But over on that side, so you know, it's cool like that. I like it, you know. So I should shoot a third video, but no, I don't think I'm gonna run it like that. But thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to give my little opinion on that, and you know, like I said, give y'all my cautionary, and that was it. And girl hands, girl hands, girl hands.